Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to work on telling time. First, we're going to partition a circle into halves and quarters and tell time to the half hour or quarter hour. I want you to look at my clock. Right now, my clock, I have my minute hand and my hour hand on the number 12. That tells me that the time is 12 o'clock. Now I'm going to move my minute hand around the clock. My minute hand is the long hand. It's my green hand. As I move my minute hand, I want you to watch what my hour hand is doing. It's moving also, isn't it? It's moving towards the next hour. Look what happens when my minute hand hits the 12 again. I made a new hour. I made that next hour, which is 1 o'clock. Now, look at these little hash marks in between my numbers. Those are minutes. Each one represents 1 minute. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when my minute hand is on the 1, that represents 5 minutes. Let's keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When my minute hand gets on the 2, that represents 10 minutes. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. On the 3, that represents 15 minutes. Let's do one more. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So the 4, it represents 20 minutes. Now listen to this, how we count it. 5, 10, 15, 20. We are skip counting by 5s. So when we're doing our minutes, we can count all around the clock by 5s. Let's go back to our 1 and let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. That means there are 60 minutes and 1 hour. When we went all the way around again, we ended up now at 2 o'clock. Let's do it one more time. And I want you to also watch that hour hand. 5, 10, count with me. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. What time is it now? 3 o'clock. Let's look at some clocks. All right, here's a blank clock. It doesn't have any hands on it. But what we're going to do, we're going to partition this clock into 4 equal parts. How many parts do we have now? If you said 2, you are right. We have 2 equal parts. So we need 2 more parts. Perfect. Now we have 4 equal parts, or these are also called quarters. This is 1 quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4 quarters. We can also tell time using our quarters. What time do you think it is now? Look at our hour hand. It's between that 1 and that 2, so that means the hour is 1 o'clock. Now let's see, what does this 3 represent? How many minutes is that? Remember, we count by fives. 5, 10, 15. That time is 1:15. 1:15. Let's look back when we partition. Remember, our first quarter ended at that 3. So we can also say that the time is a quarter past 1. That it represents a quarter past 1. 1:15 is a quarter past 1. Okay? Our next quarter we have is divided at the 6. Let's see, what time would that be? Let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the time now, it is 1:30. When we look back at our clock that we partitioned, that is halfway through. So that time is 1:30, and it's also half past what hour? 1. It's half past 1. Awesome. Look at our next quarter. What does that 9 represent? Let's go back and let's count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. What hour is it? It's not 2 o'clock yet, is it? Because it has not reached the 2. So it is 1:45. But we know if we keep going, once our minute hand touched that 12, it will be 2 o'clock. You know what we call that? A quarter to 2. That is a quarter to 2. And if we keep going, we will have 2 o'clock. That will be our next hour. Okay, let's practice a few more. If I put my hand on the 3, we have 3:15, and also we have a quarter past 3 o'clock. Good job. Let's go to our 6. We're halfway around the clock, so that is a half past 3. Go to our 9. We're at 45 minutes, so now that is a quarter to which hour? 4 o'clock, because we're almost at 4 o'clock. And once we get our hand on the 12, we will be at 4 o'clock. Very good. I wonder, can you practice telling time around your house? Look for a clock and see, can you all tell what the time is? Have a great day, boys and girls.